Hey y'all, Knox here with the American Suppressor Association, and welcome to the September 2025 Suppressor Policy Update. Last month, we talked about our lawsuit to take down the NFA, and as if on cue, the powers that be in DC proved exactly why getting rid of the NFA is such a critical initiative. The biggest news in September was the shutdown of the federal government, and we're here to tell you all about the impacts that it could have on suppressors. As the clock struck midnight on October 1st, the federal government shut down for the first time since 2019. To put it in layman's terms, government shutdowns occur when Congress does not pass required appropriations bills to fund the federal government. You might be wondering, why is the shutdown starting now and not next year? And truth be told, you're asking a very logical question. The answer is that the fiscal year for the government runs from October 1st through September 30th of the following year. Why? Because for some reason, politicians in 1974 thought it was a good idea, and I honestly couldn't tell you why past that, but nonetheless, here we are. So in order to fund the government, both the House and the Senate need to pass legislation, just like any other bill. In the Senate, it requires 60 votes. Republicans hold 53 seats, which means they need 7 Dems to vote with them in order to fund the government. Right now, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has made a calculated political decision to placate the progressive wing of his party who want the Dems to be as obstructionist as possible. This is almost certainly a direct result of AOC gaining ground against Schumer in a potential primary race after he worked with Republicans to keep the government funded earlier this year. So, what does it all mean for suppressors? When the federal government shuts down, all non-essential government employees are furloughed. That means they're not coming into work and they're not getting paid. In all previous shutdowns, NFA examiners without whom NFA applications for suppressors do not get approved were furloughed for the duration of said shutdowns, with the exception of those approving government forms. One of our top priorities right now is getting those examiners back to work, approving your NFA applications, because not doing so is a direct restraint on your Second Amendment rights. Nobody knows how long the shutdown will last. Could be a few days, a few weeks, or even longer. From our perspective, though, none of that matters. What matters to us at the American Suppressor Association is that your Second Amendment rights are treated with the gravity and respect that all other essential constitutionally protected rights demand. When all is said and done, the government shutdown highlights exactly why it's time to end the NFA. No other constitutionally protected right is subjected to the same hoops and hurdles as items within the NFA. No other constitutionally protected right is put on hold when the government shuts down. And no other constitutionally protected right is completely dependent on the government at every step of the way. The National Firearms Act never should have existed. Yet here we are, 91 years later, doing everything we can to dismantle this unconstitutional infringement upon your rights. That's why we teamed up with the NRA, the Second Amendment Foundation, and FPC to fight back against the NFA in court. But right now, we need your help. On November 5th, the ASA Foundation is hosting our 3rd annual Silent Night Banquet in Austin, Texas, with support from title sponsor Palmetto State Armory. Tickets start at $85 and include dinner, drinks, and a keynote address from Matt Bissonette, aka Mark Owen, the SEAL Team 6 author of No Easy Day and No Hero. Everyone who attends will get a pre-ordered copy of Matt's new book, No Easy Way. The money we raise will help fund our foundation's pro-suppressor lawsuits, including our challenges to the National Firearms Act and state bans on suppressors. So help us take down the NFA and make suppressors legal in all 50 states by getting a ticket now at asabanquet.com. That's asabanquet.com. Well, that's all we've got for this update. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.